from Florida. Welcome back to The Hustle. It's been a little bit since my last video. Moved to a new place. And boxes and boxes for miles. So, as with all new places, there's always some things that don't work out how you planned. We're going to start off tonight's video. It's going to be how to flip the door on a Samsung dryer, because my dryer is now on the wrong side. Well, we have went through this mess and found the tools we'll need. No small feat. Been in the house about 3 days. Still in pieces. First load of laundry, we realized the door is on the wrong side. That's life. Let's flip this sucker around. These instructions will work for most Samsungs, probably most dryers. If you just look at it, kind of presents how you should do it. Let's get to it. The dryer in question. Samsung, don't mind us. Got a mess going on. No, she's a little older. She's still got been beat up a little bit. She used to be on that side. Now she's over here. Problem is, it's gonna be a real pain in the butt trying to get around that door to come from that washer. Now I'm in my laundry room, so it's a little tight. Let's try to see if we can get set up here. Get some good footage. Let's see here. Get further back. So here's what we're gonna do. You see this guy here? Well, that's where this guy there is gonna go to make this door flip. We're gonna have to remove this plug down here, these two hinges, and then on the door side, we're gonna have to move this guy to the other side and those hinges to this side. Let's get to it. I should add that this could all be done with a Phillips screwdriver number 2. Makes it super easy. I'm gonna hit it with my impact gun. Actually, might do it by hand. Kids are kind of sleeping. So, we're gonna cut to what you came for. The time lapse of this thing taking shape. Not much to the disassembly. Just pull all the screws out and set them in a safe place. They're all a little different, so try to keep the ones that you took out in the same place to put back in the same place. Off. Now we've got to flip these hinges. This guy has to turn into this guy. See right there? Tells you to go to the instruction manual. We bought these open box without an instruction manual, so it's going to go off some mechanical knowledge and give it a shot. Shouldn't be horrible. We'll see. I'm going to set the camera up, try to get a good angle for the way I'm working on this. I imagine this front skin's going to have to come off. This striker's, well, I guess that's not the striker, but this pin's going to have to come off. This handle's going to have to come off, go to the other side. Yeah. Should be a good time. You know, so I put my towel down. Love for the Cinema Hard Rock here in Tampa. See if we can get this thing flipped over. I decided to speed things up and get the drill out. So you just remove these screws. There's 12 or 15 of them. The whole panel comes out. And then you just flip the parts to the opposite sides. They lock in their own respective clips. Tighten the screws back down. Nothing to it. That wasn't so bad. We took out 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 screws. And then we just pulled this plate up. And you could have taken it all the way off, set it to the side and put it back on, but that's just more than I wanted to do. It just made more sense for me, and probably will for you as well, to just clip it all together, take it all apart, and just not pull more apart than you have to. Just open it enough to get the parts out, swap it. Now we're gonna bolt it back onto the bottom. I'm gonna try to do that in regular speed, just so you can see that it's really not that complicated. That much work. Oh, the dog does not like my tripod, but it's all good. Not too worried about that. Let's see if we get a good angle here. All right, let's put it on and see how well it goes back together. All in real time, of course. No pressure. A lot of sand in there, but you know, boys and kids. It's got pins on it, so you don't even have to hold the dang thing up. Before I get too far, take this cover plate over here. Keep it looking as factory as possible. Move our towel we had up for protection. Slide the pins in. Let it sit. Well, just realized that's the wrong angle. Let's move this around this side. Move the tools out of the way. All right. Let's see here. I switched to a nut driver for the hinge bolts. It's a 5/16. It just gave me a better grip. I didn't want to strip those screws out. You definitely don't want to make your project harder on yourself than you need to. Stripping out screws, gonna make that harder than you need to. So let's see if that can move around. Oh, nice and snug. Where's my other one at? Now I'm not gonna put these in super tight. I'm just gonna put them in, and we're gonna line this thing up because I got a funny feeling that when we switch from left to right, it's not gonna close properly. There's not really any adjustment. But we'll figure that part out here in a second. Alright. That's sent home. I've got my drill on the lowest power setting. There's no need to get carried away with torquing these things down. It's not a truck wheel. It's dryer latch. It's not an 18-wheeler, just a Samsung. Let's just put it in there and see what the deal is. I'm noticing no alignment for anything, so let's see what happens. Well, guess that's how it's made. Let's put these last two bolts in, and we'll call it good. Here, I don't know why I'm messing around with that thing. Again, the drill battery's not dead. I just got on the lowest torque setting because there's no need to send these home. These only go one way. This prong goes to the top. Prong to top. Let's see what we got going. Let's see if that messed anything up. Kind of wish that closed a little tighter than it does, but I guess it's got this rubber seal. I guess that's all you need. Oh, let's see here. That just doesn't seem right. I think it's because I flipped this striker on accident. Let's see. I think I flipped this striker in when I took it out. Striker goes this way. Body to the inside. I took this out and then decided to make the video and I put it together wrong. Don't make that mistake. This goes to the inside. That way, the striker is actually fully in there. Oh, that's what I get. Making videos 9 o'clock at night. Trying to hustle for them YouTube dollars. Let's try it now. I bet we have a lot better luck and I bet it seals a lot tighter. Look at that guy there. Now, washer, dryer, left hand, right hand, no problem. This guy doesn't be sitting right. I'll have to check that out. There you go. That is flipping the door on a Samsung dryer with a little more than a couple tools. And I keep a small guy here in the house. He's got basic hand tools in it. Makes life a little easier. Don't have to go searching through my big toolbox. Don't have to go searching through the truck. Just have a small toolbox in the house. All right. Anybody has any questions, hit me up in the comments. We're going to clean up and get to bed. We already got one baby trying to go to sleep, and I'm sure he is tired of me banging around. So, Samsung. And it says, let's see here what she says. She says, Samsung, that model, the DB52 series. I assume they all flip the same. All right, till next time.